Diamonds. Incredibly beautiful. Universally treasured for as long as man has known them. And beauty is not the only reason. The word diamond comes to us from the Greek adamas, meaning invincible. Diamonds are the hardest and one of the most durable materials known to man. Ancient warriors frequently wore them into battle, hoping to become as invincible as the stones themselves. In ancient times, the clearest diamonds were even pulverized and consumed, being considered the ultimate protector against woes of the flesh. Back then, rough stones, uncut, unpolished, were the norm. The magnificent sparkle of expertly formed and faceted diamonds was beyond the ancients until the discovery of cutting diamonds with diamonds in Venice about 600 years ago. Since then, diamond cutting and polishing has evolved into a fine art with many forms and formal traditions. And today's gem-quality diamond owes as much of its lasting value to the cutter's art as it does to other factors. Lesser-grade diamonds, such as in this drill bit, not as pure, not as rare, and not enhanced by the cutter's art, see wide use in industrial applications. But the elites of the diamond market remain purer, painstakingly enhanced, gem-quality stones, with jewelry the most common use. Increasingly, however, diamonds are being purchased as an investment, being held for appreciation as a hedge against inflation, and it's easy to see why. First, diamonds in mineable quantities are very rare, with South Africa, Zaire, and Russia accounting for 75% of the world production. Diamonds began as pure carbon, very deep in the earth, seen here as black dots in the red field. In a few areas of the globe, tremendous heat and pressure crystallized the carbon into beautiful, incredibly hard crystals. If it weren't for underground volcanic activity, the diamonds would have remained deep in the earth, undiscovered by man. But over the ages, underground volcanic action formed pipes through which the diamonds were brought to the surface. Eons of erosion caused the diamonds to be washed down into the gravels of rivers, lakes, and beaches. And it was actually these gravel deposits which were the first source of diamonds, first discovered in India about 800 BC. These early Asians certainly knew what a treasure they had uncovered. They soon named the stones Fragments of Eternity. It wasn't until a few thousand years later, in the late 19th century, that the original source, the diamond pipes, were discovered and mined. Open pit mining was the first technique used on diamond pipes. This method is still being used, but the yield is decreasing each year. Another method in use on pipes is underground mining. Here, vertical shafts are sunk thousands of feet down alongside the pipes. Then horizontal shafts are driven to reach the diamond-bearing ores. Gravel deposits are still the most prevalent source, however, yielding the highest percentage of gem-quality stones. By highest, we mean that, on the average, 250 tons of dirt, mud, and rock have to be moved, screened, washed, and sorted to get just one small rough diamond crystal. And only about 20% of the total rough diamond yield is of gem quality. Now, of this 20%, less than 5% constitute investment-grade diamonds. Furthermore, the recovery of rough diamonds per ton of ore has dropped by approximately 50% in recent decades. In fact, it appears that an end to the diamond supply rainbow can definitely be expected. Not in centuries, but in decades. So, today's gem-quality rough diamond is a rare find indeed, and becoming rarer all the time. The vast majority of the world's supply is controlled by a single cartel, De Beers Consolidated Mines Limited. About 85% of all the diamonds mined each year are sent to De Beers in London for exclusive worldwide sale. These sales are held about 10 times a year at special sites. Attendance at these sites is by invitation only, limited to some 200 recognized buyers. The price of the diamond sold at these sites is established by De Beers and is non-negotiable. This market control helps ensure a steady increase in diamond values. An excellent illustration of that increase. Since 1934, when De Beers assumed the market control we've been discussing, there has never been a drop in wholesale rough diamond prices on a year-to-year basis. In fact, no other asset can present such an amazing record of price stability and growth in modern history. After sale by De Beers, the typical gem-quality diamond goes through many hands to wind up in the consumers. This is a simplified version of that process, from the mines to the central selling organization, to site buyers, cutters, finished brokers, manufacturers, retail jewelers, and finally to customers. Today, however, investment diamond buyers have the opportunity to purchase more directly and avoid most of the 50 to 300% markup at the wholesale retail levels. Now, what kind of diamond should be purchased for investment? To discuss that, we need to take a close look at how diamonds are graded. Diamonds are graded by a system known as the 4 C's: carat, cut, color, and clarity. And these have become standardized throughout the industry. First, we'll discuss carat. This is the weight of a diamond. 1 carat equals 1/5 of a gram. A carat is also divided into 100 equal parts, called points. Obviously, then, a 1/2 carat diamond is a 50-point stone. Next factor is cut. Diamonds are cut into many shapes. Here are 5 of the most common forms, from top left and clockwise: round brilliant, emerald, marquise, oval, and pear. The most popular shape by far is the round brilliant, and here are examples in various weights from 1/4 to 1½ carats. The next factor is color. Diamonds come in many colors, including the deep blue of this, the famed Hope diamond. But the color range from white or colorless to faint yellow is the most prevalent and popular. Professionals in Europe grade diamonds by a number system. In America, they're graded by a letter system. The letters range from D through F for white or colorless, to G through J for near colorless, to K through N for slightly tinted. The last factor of our 4 C's is clarity. Tiny imperfections are common in diamonds. They're called inclusions and are the natural outcome of the ages-long crystallization process. Obviously, the value of a stone decreases as the number and size of inclusions increases. The highest clarity grades are flawless and internally flawless. VVS grades are next and stand for very, very slight inclusions, then VS for very slight, S for slight, and so on. Inclusions are very tiny in gem-quality stones, and special gemological microscopes are used to identify them. In addition to the 4 C's, there are other factors to be considered. One of the most important is the ease with which a diamond can be resold. This is largely governed by the popularity of the stone's cut, size, and color. There are obviously fewer buyers for very large stones than for average-sized stones. You may have read a while back about Elizabeth Taylor selling a 69-carat diamond. She made about $2.5 million profit on the sale, but it took 4 years to find a buyer. In contrast, Jacqueline Onassis placed about 60 carats up for sale, all in 2 to 3 carat stones, and completed the sale of all in just a few months. Then, too, there are obviously more buyers for higher than for lesser quality stones. Finally, the round brilliant cut is by far the most popular due to its superb light refracting qualities. And about 80% of gem quality stones sold today are of this classic form. These and other considerations, then, lead to the recommendation of the following guidelines. An investment diamond should generally be from 1/2 to 2 carats in weight, round brilliant in cut, graded from D to J in color, and from flawless to VS2 in clarity. There are other factors in making a sound diamond investment, of course, and you're smart to seek professional guidance before buying. Another very important consideration with investment diamonds is certification. Prudent buyers will always insist that their diamonds be accompanied by a complete and independent certification. This should fully describe the physical characteristics of the particular stone in terms of the 4 C's we've discussed, and detail the exact measurements, proportions of the particular stone and cut. You should know no 2 diamonds are identical, and proper certification clearly delineates one from another. Now, how about liquidity? How easily can investment diamonds be resold, and to whom? With the impressive growth of diamond investing worldwide, the number of individual buyers is increasing by leaps and bounds. And too, you'll recall that diamond distribution chart. It lists a number of other possible buyers for gem-quality stones who are continuously in the market for investment-quality diamonds. Now, what about future market value? You've seen the tremendous appreciation diamonds have achieved in recent years. Of course, no one can guarantee exactly how much an investment diamond will increase in value in any period. But we do know that the past has been exceptionally good for years and years. You can see by this graph that diamond prices have increased in value far greater than the rise in the consumer price index. They've been an excellent hedge against inflation. Now, we want you to know that there's much more to intelligent diamond investing than can be thoroughly covered in this film. Should you be interested in diamonds as an investment, you'll surely want assistance in the selection and purchase of your diamonds. The diamond counselor presenting this film can offer you just such assistance, can help you to determine how investment diamonds can best meet your specific goals. No doubt you have further questions about diamonds and diamond investing, which your diamond counselor will answer for you right now.